Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more discipline than people credit him.
Cáceres. And this is Messi. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The pressing's intense, and it's played off. And this is Messi, and he's onside. Chance, surely! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Referee has just said play on. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he's there to belt it away. Crosses it into the area. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Messi. And the flag has stayed down. Can he get it through? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's straight offside. Cáceres. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Messi, that's really well manoeuvred. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a little off target. Oh, good looking ball. Chouameni. Deco. Batistuta. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Davids. And this is Eto'o. Foot in. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's played through for him. And that is expertly dealt with. And that was very necessary. "30 minutes gone. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Neymar. Davids. Pull it. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's managed to get free. Ball is over the line. Bale gets into a good position. Ricky Puig. And it's Neymar. Now Neymar tries to play it through. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now, can they get him away? Eto'o.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked it up out wide. Pull it. It's just beyond his reach. Cáceres. Deco. Now it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Pull it with the short one. And that has been clubbed away. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Tries to pass it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Look at the space here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Cáceres. The message is clear, none shall pass. Looking to play him in. It's Eto'o! Goal! And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Eto'o! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Ricky Puig. Oh, good read.
He read that really well.
And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Davids. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least. Because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack. And that seems to be the plan.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Messi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Eto'o delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to...
Eto'o! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Salud a nuestros espectadores que respeten en todo momento las normas de seguridad que pueden ver en el marcador.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Bellingham. And this is Pelé. Pelé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Now it's Van Basten. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. Takes a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's been played through, and the shot, and the finish! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And that has added a whole big chance! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's well spotted. Nesta. Now Davids. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. First quarter of an hour gone. Maldini. Great vision. That was good alertness. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Van Basten. Great ball if he can get there. And he's on his... And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Otto has it out wide and in space. Davids. So what can they make of this? Now it's Bale. Davids. Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Van Basten. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He might... It's Van Basten!
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nesta. Now, can they get him away? Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Van Basten. This looks promising. He's got away. And that is expertly dealt with. Yeah. Davids. Now it's Messi. Guardiola. Now it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi gets into some space, and he's managed to get free. And this is Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Davids. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Otto. Now it's Pele.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Neymar. Dink through, and he's in on goal. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Neymar. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next...
Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Guardiola. And this is Van Basten. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. Yeah, he's in plenty of space here. Look at the space here. He's having a shot! Otto. Bellingham. Now it's Van Basten. Davids. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Guardiola. Manchester United finding their passes. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Pele. Looking for the run. Now, and the shots!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Driven forward. That has been cut short. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Van Basten. Oh, what chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Davids. Bale in acres of space out wide. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's an early cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Looking for options for movement. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Shot chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Bale being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Bale. Otto. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Neymar. Foot in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Davids. Bellingham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, smashing header! he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Messi.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
El dorsal
The crowd are
18.
calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one chance for a shot! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would...
Shot goal! Oh, that could cost them.
Eto'o absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Neymar could try cutting inside here. Eto'o. Oh, that was vital.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Over to the left. Can he get it through? Can he finish? It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Habrá 4 minutos
So
de
all
descuento.
square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And here's Bellingham. Shifted it to the flank. Played in. Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. That looks a cracking ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The whistle. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more. And Bebeto! Davids tries to clear. Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward. Nicely aimed pass. That's been intercepted. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Davids. Back into the middle. He's in a great position here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vitinha, and this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Thuram looking to play him in. Gullit. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Stood up well to him there. Davids. Vieira. Camavinga calmly anticipates. Gullit shifted it to the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. And he was quick to react. Hall played into space. Oh, that was vital. This looks promising. Buffon gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Vitinha. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Vieira. That's a little off target. Gullit powering forward here. It's a throw-in. Again, there's no way through. Davids. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's just beyond his reach. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Messi. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Pull it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Vitinha. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? In for pieces. He's got a goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to...
And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway. A good play on the left-hand side here. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a good ball out wide. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Davids. Ambitious ball here. Thuram cuts it out. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Davids. Eto'o.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold. Could be danger here. Messi. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. Well, in acres of space out wide.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Short changes him with that pass. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Played into space out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. Great vision. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Eto. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Eto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a go! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Vitinha! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 25.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Bale. Le numéro 10. Messi. Le numéro 15. Le numéro 35. À leur place, le numéro 13. Le numéro 11. Le numéro 20.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Takes the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Alexander-Arnold absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yamal's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's got away. And he opts to go forward.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Neymar. Van Dijk makes the interception. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Looking for options for movement.
Il y aura
Oh, he's found support out wide, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desperate defending required here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Cruyff picked out and a chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Beckenbauer. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Davids. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer. Now it's Van Basten. Pele. That is a great pick out. Decent chance! Davids. Out to the left it goes. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pinches it off him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Out to the right. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that is out of play.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davids, spread out to the left. Bale. Out for a throw. Maldini is there to clear. Pele. Iniesta. Rodri. Beckenbauer. It's Cruyff. Iniesta. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho. Oh, they can break here. Iniesta. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Ronaldinho. Takes the shot! Decent hit and on target. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back into the middle. That's a good ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Thuram can get it clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. And this is Pele. He is great chance. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And the shot! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Tries to get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, well measured. Maldini cuts out the pass. Now it's Iniesta, and he was quick to react. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Van Basten. Maldini, nicely shaped cross. Well read, nice interception. And it's half-time here.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And this is Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great vision. And the finish! He scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Maldini. Now it's Bale. Cruyff. And this is Van Basten. And it's Davids. Ronaldinho. Good read, needed to be. Cruyff.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Inter Milan finding their passes. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckenbauer. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
It's Van Basten! He scores! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew...
And he shoots! They've scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And he thumps it clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is... Oh, he's been caught napping! He's looking wide. And he won't reach that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both
22,
sides then taking this chance to
Ronaldinho.
turn to their
El
benches.
dorsal 8, Messi. El dorsal 17, Eto'o. El dorsal 6,
Neymar.
Bale. Serán
Neymar.
sustituidos por
Donadoni
el
providing
dorsal
an
4,
outlet of... He's got full! Unspoiled kindly here! And yes, it's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. Takes a shot! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Shot a goal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neymar wins the duel this time. Now it's Van Basten. Can he get it through? Donatoni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And this is Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Real chance!
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Inter Milan get their 4th corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away.
6 minutos de descuento.
Neymar.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Donatoni. Can he get onto this? It's a throw-in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
They're up to 5 corners now. Platini goes short. Pass somewhat off target. Out towards the flank. Now it's Pele. Well timed, excellent interception. Platini couldn't squeeze it through. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by...